Hello and welcome to John Bevan, CEO of Dnata Travel Group, and myself, Deborah Pearce, Joint MD of Managing Director. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, John.
Thank you for inviting me, Deborah.
You're very welcome. So today is day 10 of SLC's lockdown countdown, and we're going to be asking John our questions. So let's kick it off, John, with can you give us an update on the plans for gold medal for 2021?
Yeah, sure. So Gold Medal's got a lot of plans for 2021. As everyone knows, we have consolidated our Travel 2 and Gold Medal brands into Gold Medal. And the main brands that we'll take forward for next year will be obviously Gold Medal as our main long-haul tour operator, Cruise Plus, Pure Luxury, and Incredible Journeys. So those will be the key brands that Gold Medal will have out in the market. And we have a new website coming out very soon before peaks, and we're very excited that throughout next year we'll be bringing a lot of improvements through the website for our agents, so they can really sort of follow the news and get the latest updates, super promotions, everything through the website. So there'll be a lot more interactive, a lot more information on there, and of course our skilled agents always available on the phones.
That's great. I think that's really brilliant, and it's fantastic that you're able to keep moving forwards and innovate during this period and support the agents, because we're all going to need as many bookings as we can get. Which destination do you think has got the greatest potential for 21? I know it's difficult with the travel corridors, but if you had to hang your hat, what do you think? Well,
I think with the latest news, I think the UAE will have a really good chance. You know, it has so much to offer, and someone said to me only last week who live out there that Dubai is so clean right now you could lick the floor, and I think they have really worked on getting ready for guests to come back to Dubai and feel safe, COVID safe, safe in general anyway. It's a safe destination. But the hotels have gone to massive extremes just to make sure that they are absolutely COVID ready, and not in, you know, it's not in your face, but you'll just see that the place really is ready to welcome guests. So I think the UAE will do well. The Caribbean has shown some quite strong comeback actually from the British market. So I think that will carry on. The Indian Ocean has had a storm. I mean, Maldives literally has run away with it. We were selling more Maldives than Dubai at one point through all of our brands. So I think that will carry on. There is so much to offer there, so many new hotels. Again, safe destination, the properties are safe, small islands. So I think psychologically people feel that they're in a safe environment when they're there. I think closer to home, I would say that hopefully lockdown does finish on the 2nd of December, and the corridors that were open stay open. And although there is a requirement for a test on arrival, I think the Canaries will carry on with its popularity. And I hope that Greece gets back onto the green list, because Greece did really well as well. And they've managed to, I mean, I don't understand why they put them back on well, they put them on the red list apart from a few islands, because there are very few cases there and very few deaths. They've controlled COVID extremely well from day one. So I think they'll come out well. I actually went to the Sani Resort in Thessaloniki, and I was just so impressed with the organisation, the way that the staff, you know, all wearing their masks, all wearing the PPE. It wasn't intrusive. Everything was available. You know, it was just immaculate. So I think a lot of these properties, you know, are so ready for guests that I really hope that the British will visit those destinations. But I think those would be my top ones.
Yeah, I think that's they're a good selection there of sort of mid-haul guaranteed sunshine and some Europe. And I'm with you on Greece. I went to Icos this summer as well and had a similar fantastic experience and felt very safe, and was so grateful for having had a holiday. And I don't think I've ever appreciated being able to go away on holiday as much. But yeah, I'm hopeful for Greece. Greece deserves a bit of a break. They've had it tough in recent years, haven't they? We also wanted to ask you about innovation. So we've seen some clever things come out of this period since March. What's caught your eye?
So the word that's caught me is, and it came out of British Airways actually, talking about frictionless, and everything becoming frictionless. And I think there's a massive effort moved towards the transit through airports really being paperless. So it's all on your phone. You know, you can open the gates, get through the gates just using your boarding card on your phone, and the whole journey being frictionless and touchless. And I think that's where there's some great innovation coming around that. I think the other area that has caught all of us tour operators, I don't think without any doubt, really with COVID, is just the volume of manual intervention we have to do through cancellations, rebooks, amendments. So I would say that we will see some significant improvements for the consumer, whether it be the agent or the end consumer for B2C brands on self-serve. And so watch the space, because I think it's taught us that we can't handle that. And I think, we may get COVID under control. Something else will happen. I think we'll see regions close down because of things like this in the future, and we need to be better prepared. So I would say that, that whole kind of self-service automation, so that agents can go in and do much more than having to call us and us manually process through. So I think we'll see frictionless and that kind of ease of movement through airports and on your travel journeys. So getting from home to your destination, hotels, keyless open, you just open the door keys with your phones. I think that's where the innovation is going, so that we don't have to touch much to our travels, and we can do more remotely and automated.
Yeah, very interesting. And I think really interesting about the sort of back end systems, the legacy systems, and the need to accelerate that technology development.
We're invested in that because we don't get many cancellations. So it's it was always on the back burner. So, oh yeah, we'll get to that. And of course, we've learned our lesson because it's been painful.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's obviously a great thing. And my final question for you is that when we can travel again, you mentioned that you were fortunate to go to Greece this summer. What's the first destination on your list when you're able to travel again?
Well, I'm actually, I've got a lot of colleagues in Dubai, so I'm sure that'll be high up on the list. I can't wait to see them face to face. I've been on Teams for many months now, dealing with my colleagues over there. So that's definitely on the list. I've put Dubai, Greece back on the list because I'm actually half Greek. My mum's Greek, and I hadn't been for years, and I feel really bad about it. So, but having been for a quick trip this summer, it just gave me that bug to go back and enjoy that Greek food, the Greek hospitality. So that's definitely back on my list. And then lastly, I'm going to be greedy because I'm a typical Brit, I think, that loves its travels. And I need to do more than one trip. So I will also put Switzerland on my list because I'd love to get some skiing in, some that amazing, clean, fresh air in the Alps. So I'm hoping that happens this winter. Fingers crossed, let's see.
Yes, yeah, that's a lovely feeling, isn't it? The thought of being at the top of a mountain and just sort of like leave it all behind you and ski down. Yeah, with you for that.
Absolutely.
Great, thank you so much, John. We really do appreciate. We know that you're a super busy man, so we greatly appreciate your giving up your time this morning to join us and to share those insights with us.
Thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you.